Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? It's a notification gang hitting the like button. And if you haven't started yet, y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Fellas, do you want to I mean honestly, this question can probably go both ways. But fellas, do you want married? Do you want to be married? Do you want to be married? If so, why or why not? Um, Everybody already know what my stance is on this, so assuming you already watched my channel. But let's get into it, y'all.
Do you want marriage?
I don't care. If she
Oh.
wants it, cool. If she doesn't, like, if she doesn't mind, then no.
But what do you want though?
I just want long-term love. Like,
Oh, okay.
the piece of paper, like the legal status doesn't, like, I would get married for a visa, like for visa purposes, for legal purposes, for that.
Yeah.
But like, I'm fine with doing, like, for example, if she doesn't care about the legal proceedings of it,
Yeah.
I'm fine with doing the wedding ceremony, the celebrations of love, you know. But what I care about more is loyalty, because, like, you look around, like, if you could just get divorced whenever you want to, then what is the point of the vows? They don't mean anything. Marriage doesn't mean anything.
Hot take. I disagree.
Marriage is like your declaration of love at that moment, but people still cheat. People still abuse each other in the marriages. People can get divorced, no fault divorce. So they could be like, I fell out of love with you. Bye. Crazy. Right?
Yeah.
And so if you're allowed to do that, what will make you want to fight for it? Right? What is the difference between being super in love and, like, loving each other, caring for each other for 70 years without the wedding ring and with the wedding ring?
I think marriage is more than, I know people like to throw.
Real quick before she responds, I mean, do I gotta say it? Great damn answer. Great damn answer. Me personally, damn great answer. Yeah, I listen. Marriage isn't what it used to be. This is my opinion, obviously, but marriage is not what it used to be. Nowadays, it's just like he said. You can get married, file for divorce, all because of ABC 1, 2, 3, or one of the dumbest reasons, or the basic reasons I should say is, oh, I just fell out of love with you. A lot of men, ladies, a lot of men understand that we have more to lose than to gain within a marriage. A lot of men realize that. And just like you said, no fault divorce, we'll get to the no fault divorce anyway. But a lot of men realize that they have a lot more to lose than they're going to gain in a marriage. What are we going to gain in a marriage? We can probably and hope to gain loyalty, respect, hell, a home cooked meal every couple of days. When you really break it down as far as who's a breadwinner, who pays for this, who buys that, when you really break it down, men pay substantially way more than what a woman will pay in that same damn marriage. All of that for what? Bring in the no fault divorce, right? Depending on what state you got married in. When you bring up the no fault divorce, then what tends to happen if she wakes up one day and she's like, "Yo, I don't want to I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to be out because of whatever dumbass reason." She can do that, and the state will be on her side automatically. Which means what? Half, if not 60, 70% of everything goes directly to her. I told you I got a homie, man. He's a bit older than me. He's about 10, 15 years older than me. If I'm not mistaken, he's like 40, 45 or something like that. I don't think he's 50, but I know he's in his 40s. He's about 10, 15 years older than I am. And he went through his divorce. He has 3 kids. This man, father, who passed, left him his house. My homeboy, right? He got a house in the after his dad died, he got the house. What do y'all think happened after he got divorced from his wife? Guess who got the house? The judge took the house away from him and gave it to the damn ex-wife, and told my homeboy at the time, well, where do you expect your kids to live? Sir, my kids can live with me in my house that my dad left me. She ain't got no place to stay, then her ass don't need to be having full custody of the goddamn kids. And that's a whole nother discussion, but we'll get to that maybe at another point in time in the video. That's another whole point of a whole nother damn discussion. A lot of men, ladies, a lot of men realize we have way more to lose than we have to gain. Because these are stories that happens to, and I got countless stories like that. These are several stories that happens to the homies, to, I mean, hell, even dudes. I mean, my cousin, I told you, my cousin was married and got damn divorced. To these things that happen to the homies, to family members, neighbors. We hear these stories, social media, we hear these stories day in and day out. And it's just like, is it damn worth it? I don't know. Let's keep going.
That around marriage is a piece of paper. Like literally everything that we have is a piece of paper. Your passport, your like your driver's license, everything is just a piece of paper. But these papers matter. I want to raise kids, if I choose to have them, in that same environment of the benefit of two parents in the house.
Okay.
Go ahead. What are you gonna say? Finish it. I can already see your face.
But none of that is marriage.
What do you mean?
That is just two people living like you don't have to be married to do that.
You're right.
Right? That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
But
you can have everything that you just described.
Yes.
Without the legal marriage.
Technically single.
Technically single or co-living or whatever it's called.
You're single until you're married. So, but I get what you're saying. You can still do the whole like marriage aspect, but not be together. Well, I guess I value being a wife, and I value being someone's wife before I would ever, like, I would never be a mother before I'm a wife. Like, if I never get married, I will never have a child.
Right. But that is more to protect yourself. Right. So if you end up with the wrong guy, you get something out of it. Like the law protects you.
Okay.
Right. If you get divorced, you get half if you don't make as much money as he does, right? Or you get alimony, or you get child support, or something. Like there's a punishment for him being the wrong partner.
But I never was looking at it as in terms of punishment. I wasn't looking at like, oh, if we divorce, like I can take all his money. Like that was never the thing. It's just I value
then why what makes it so that you don't want to have a kid until you're a wife? This guy, if you meet this guy, he loves.
Real quick, hold on, listen. A lot of people, and not to move the goalposts, but this is just something that popped into my head. A lot of people love saying that Black men have this type of mindset. I don't know about y'all, but he don't look black to me. This still don't look black. So the fact that he has his mind, and I'm not saying he's right, I'm not saying he's wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's very interesting to hear his perspective on that from that side of the fence. Regardless of what he's saying, I agree with her 100%. Honestly, I agree with both of them. I agree with her 100%. As far as not wanting to do anything until marriage, having kids, all this, that, and third. Shout out to you, ma'am. I honestly wished more Black women had that mindset. Unfortunately, we don't. That's the topic for another day. But I really, really wish that we had more Black women that had that type of mindset, such as her. As far as him, his mindset seems more westernized. I don't know. I guess that's the PC word I can say. Which is again goes back to what I'm saying. Is very, very interesting. I want to know where he was raised. I want to know as far as I would imagine he had a mother and a father. I don't know. But I would love to know those types of details as far as his background is concerned, just so I'll be able to have a better understanding of why he says what he says and why he thinks the way he thinks. Again, I'm not saying he's wrong, I'm not saying he's right. It's just very, very interesting because a lot of people, in my opinion, that I've met that, from Asian descent, they have very strict cultural guidelines, and they move and act a certain way in unison. And it's very, very interesting that he's saying these types of things. Let's keep going.
Okay.
And he is like, I want to be with you, have a child with you.
Amazing.
I don't want to get married.
No.
But the moment we have a kid together, I'm putting $5 million in your bank account, and I'm saying to you, I will never leave you.
No.
But what's the difference?
Then what's the difference in marriage then? Why? Like why not?
Because maybe he's worth $350 million and he doesn't want to deal with the legal side of things.
Then we're not meant to be. That's okay. Then our views and our values don't align, and that's okay. I think I would be wasting my time if I just took the cop out of saying, oh, I'll take $5 million, but losing out on a big thing that I truly value. Our values don't align. And so I would just say, hey, cool, not going to work out. Thanks.
But this is somebody who's like, okay, I'm going to add, like, this is your ideal guy. And the only thing different is the status of marriage. Everything else you get exactly what you would dream of in a marriage, but you don't get marriage.
But then it's not everything I dream of.
So
Are
that's
you
what I'm saying.
listening?
No, but that's what I'm saying. So basically,
Bro, shout out to both of them. Let me see. Shout out to both of them, man. Again, honestly, both of them got great points, and I get where both of them is coming from. Again, it's very interesting that I don't know most of the I don't know maybe it's where I am and who I know. But me growing up, me going through college, undergrad, and grad school years, um, I don't think I've ever met an Asian dude that said they didn't want to be married. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. But yeah, shout out to these two. I really don't think that they said anything wrong. I think she first of all, I mean, if you really want to ask me, I think she was more so on the side that I would agree with compared to him. Um, Me personally, again, I just trying to diminish or lower the value of what quote unquote a piece of paper is. Like, sir, come on, bro. Let's be honest. We're all doing things, and just like she said, we're all doing things for a goddamn piece of paper. When you buy a car, when you buy a house, when you pay it off, what would they give you? A piece of paper or a goddamn deed? When you go through 2 year, 4 year, 6, 8, all these years of goddamn school, what do they give you? A piece of paper, your degree, right? When you're working 40 hours per week, what do you get at the end of the week or bi-weekly? A piece of paper, you get your money, right? Or a check. Everything that you're doing is for quote unquote pieces of paper. Let's not act like come on, bro. Come on, come on, bro. If we're gonna have a conversation, let's have conversations in truth. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But yeah, great. I mean, it's a pretty good video. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe, Erica.